Hello everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. I'm your host Shade Orion, and with me as always is Ark and Grim.
Oh, hi.
And
Who?
we'll be chugging along with the Dragon Song War.
And I am waiting for Grim so we can queue for a duty. Duty.
I don't know what that means. What is it? Oh, a duty to do. Okay, gotcha. A duty.
A duty.
Wasn't that our first duty that we had to do? Was called a duty to do?
Was it?
No, it was not.
For me, it's a reference to Black Books in the episode that had Simon Pegg in it.
That's a good episode.
It was a good episode. This is your duty to do card. My
We'll need
duty.
an actual party for this. I don't think we'll be able to two-man this.
My duty to do.
I don't even know what we're doing.
The Lady of Bliss.
Ooh, more stuff.
That was so long ago it means nothing to me.
Well, it was so long ago and you didn't read it or watch it. So it would mean extra nothing to you.
Yeah. Oh well.
Commence!
Still, the more Ark and I catch up to you, the sooner we can do things more as a team on the same level.
It's gravy.
And plus, at least you can do the post-game stuff once you've finished the final DLC. And that's most of the best stuff. Like Ruby Weapon and stuff like that.
Pretty much there.
My lord!
And I'm sure Chris will be happy to jump all over that with you.
Au revoir, my boy.
Yes.
Shouldn't you be in bed?
Remember this bitch?
Thank you for your concern, my lord.
Yeah,
I have
relatively.
largely recovered from
Yay.
and I have naught but several
See,
scars
this
of
time it
damage,
wasn't my
which
fault.
I have been told
Oh, was that before time?
Yeah.
Only barely.
Oh!
Only barely.
Now I'm the naughty boy again. Better watch out, guys.
We're pretty good. Even if we swear every now and then, I think like the main thing is to not swear a lot. Obviously, it's better to not swear at all in the beginning of an episode, because that is an actual policy. I scrolled through them. I'm pretty sure you linked the thing, Grim, and I went and looked down it, and it said swearing in the beginning of an episode specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some people consider that the first minute. I like to stay safe and consider it the first 3, as do many others. So, even though it's still like naughty boy Shade and naughty boy Ark and mostly you Shade, used to mostly be Ark, but much more obviously you Shade. We're,
Never really Grim.
we're usually in the safe area. Yeah. What the fuck, dude? Because it's overtime. I can say that.
Yeah. I don't know.
You call yourself an Australian? Haven't heard you slip out a cunt. Oh wait, that's bad wording.
Haven't seen you slip out a cunt.
Sorry.
Just, casually has pocket vaginas just at the ready.
You know
Feel
what?
free to give me one of them, by the way. I'm lonely.
You know what I would love to do if I was rich? Is like get a whole bunch of like pocket pussies and stack them all up, so it's like a wall of them, and stick lube in every single one of them, right? And then get like a potato cannon, and then tie like 5 other potato cannons to it, and get it to spin like a Gatling gun, and then fill them all with dildos, and see how many of those pocket pussies I could fill.
Oh my god.
And it would just be like me being rich, doing a dumb thing, and breaking a bunch of stuff and not getting what I want, and being like, well, this was a waste of time and money. But you know what? I don't regret it that much. Plus, that potato cannon Gatling dildo gun sounds like a brilliant idea. I mean, it wouldn't be lethal, and it would definitely make people escape. If they were attacking you and you busted that out, that would be cause to run. And they'd want to run with their hand over their bum too. Especially if they're lubed inside the Gatling gun too.
Is this a good thing, Grim?
I don't really remember.
Oh god,
What'd
you're
you
so
do?
useful. Yes, that was the thing we were supposed to do. Excellent.
Except for good old Scotty here.
Scotty done goofs.
That reminds me of Scotty Too Hottie from wrestling.
Scotty Too Hottie. My god, that's a name I haven't heard forever.
Probably because he hasn't been a wrestler in forever. Like, probably since when he was popular. As soon as his gimmick wore off, his career was over.
Oh, I just got bunted off.
Me too.
It's okay. I told everyone in multiple languages that it's my first time here.
I got rezzed. I'll res you.
Scott's still laying here, though. Yes, accept the res.
You know,
Wasn't me.
I used to watch a lot of wrestling back in the day. Just because why not? And, I think in retrospect, for whatever good it brings, wrestling might be bad in the sense that it conditions people to accept a false narrative for the drama of something. And way too many people do that with things that actually matter these days. Like politics. And, like,
Yeah.
you know, everyday life. It's all about just appearing a certain way instead of actually being a certain way. And that's not very good. Hey, that chick that got shot in the guts with an arrow didn't die.
Leave to watch the proceedings. I saw no reason not to grant it.
Oh my god, again!
I didn't get bunted off that time.
Should I choose to deviate from my prepared remarks, I ask that you trust in my judgment.
Oh.
Have I ever done otherwise?
I kind of wish Livia didn't die and that Lydia could, like, bring her around, if you know what I mean. I kind of wish we just went to the Empire and beat them all up.
Yes.
Because Gaius was a champ. So was Nero.
Goddamn Lydia. Olivia, you mean?
Yes. One of them's Lydia and one of them's Livia. Livia's the bad one, I think.
Lucia is the good one,
Oh,
Lydia is the
Lucia.
bad one.
Not Lydia.
Lydia is Skyrim.
Daughter of Hraesvelgr,
She
we
was,
give
before,
thanks for your visit,
She
and
got
bid you
glitched,
welcome to
and
Falcon's
I didn't see her for the entire game, and then one day,
Sire,
long later,
the whispers of
I
our
got
hearts. They spoke
something
to
in the
us
mail
of a
about her
paradise
death.
of bonds of brotherhood.
Well, both the heals are
They
down.
learned to see
Oh
with
crap.
Nope, one heal's getting right. Good thing we got a red mage.
Our
Oh,
sins
huzzah,
are
holy
for
crap.
restoration, and they have guided us here this day, that they might yearn no longer.
Ha! Didn't get bunted that time.
Question is, do you think they'll res me? Yeah, there we go.
Well, if they were smart, they would.
Well, no one grouped on me when I was trying to,
Stand as witness, hearken to me.
Didn't realize we had to group on you.
no, it was when,
Since the days of Eld,
I had
when
the
bonds betwixt
thing,
man
you know
and
how,
dragon were
yeah, that
sunken
thing.
by our hand, our peoples have known only war. Bloodshed without end, losses beyond counting, and still we fought. And still we fought.
Come on, come on, come on!
Some wounds do not heal. The dead
God, I can't stand this bitch.
cannot be returned to us.
Yeah, she's a pain in the ass.
Considering how much I didn't like her, I thought I'd remember her a bit more, but apparently not.
Here and
Oh.
now, we can lay down this burden, this hatred, this vengeance.
Need to balance this out, and
Our forebears fought not so that we could die,
Amaric rules.
but that we might live.
Literally, he does.
oh, we lost
So let
another
us
healer.
honor
Shit.
their sacrifice and spare our children this death sentence.
Yeah, I got him.
Let us gift them a new legacy. Life.
Has Scotty even been back up yet?
No, I'm not focusing on Scotty.
Betwixt our peoples yawneth a divide deeper than the deepest abyss, wider than the widest sea.
No.
Generations will live and die ere this
Ah,
divide
stack.
is bridged.
Yep.
I've got the stack. Shit.
Know this. Doth thy heart yet yearn for
Well,
peace?
mofo. Alright, everyone mostly made it.
Look now on the legacy we would leave to our children. A dream of peace, inscribed in stone for generations to come.
Did she just say I shall pee from your hate?
Free you from your hate.
Nah, I'm gonna stick with pee from your hate.
She peed on your hate.
Hate P.
Did someone just drop a low-level limit break like an idiot?
Maybe.
I feel like someone did.
Father and his beloved.
Stack on you.
So long ago. Happy and at peace.
It's cool. Just almost kill me by running to me, the person that had the other
The
one.
dream they shared.
I was gonna say, I ran straight towards you. I stacked.
No, but the guys that have the thing, that had the AOE one,
Yeah.
shouldn't really try and stack on me.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, angry boy.
Done.
Oh, I should really go to Wondrous Tales and get a new one.
Oh yeah, that's the thing I just keep forgetting about is getting the new books of Wondrous.
Oh my god.
And
oh my
no loot
god.
after all that. Pathetic.
Your bow!
Wow, I received 2 comms from that.
Oh snap. I got none, for obvious reasons.
Could you suck? I mean,
'Cause I fucking suck.
Well, that sucks.
what's that?
We were about to have peace, and then a Stinian showed up, all
Yeah.
possessed and shit.
Yeah. Been all like, no, none of that dragon song war, blah. Is that still the cutscene where he's doing his thing?
This whole time it's been a cutscene.
Ah.
Thou grown so forgetful that thou wouldst
Ah.
forsake kith and kin and consort with the spawn of Thornton? That thou wouldst dare contemplate peace?
Ah. Back to Snake Land.
All of you. The final chorus is nigh. And
Man, it's
all
really
will be
quiet.
held to account. All will bathe in
You're
the
really
flames of
quiet.
No, I need to turn my game volume up, because
Oh.
I can't hear anything.
Till the coming of that day, look you on your sins and despair, for none shall escape my wrath. None shall escape my revenge.
Are the attunement quests blue, aren't they?
With all the Aether Currents, is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn you, Nidhogg.
God, I love a red variant of Estinian's armor.
I want to kill him.
Hells, take that worm! While he lives, we'll
Thought he's a
never know
good
peace.
boy.
He's tainted. It's for the greater good.
He's a good boy, though.
It's like when a good character goes hollow in Dark Souls. You have no choice. They gotta go.
Kill the bastard and be done with it. Death to
He can
Nidhogg.
still do a thing.
Death to Nidhogg. Death
Yeah.
to Nidhogg.
Die, obviously. He can apologize
Death to Nidhogg.
as he's
Death
dying.
to Nidhogg. Death to Nidhogg. Death to Nidhogg. Death to Nidhogg. Death to Nidhogg.
Look at that low quality chicken.
Poor Vidoff now.
See, I wouldn't. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, Vidofnir, yeah. Poor Vidofnir. So you're talking about Horace Velga for a second. I'm like, oh, I wouldn't say poor Horace Velga.
But yeah, he didn't get owned by friggin' Nidhogg.
No, he didn't.
I guess these are the long drawn out cutscenes that Grim was talking about in the end of the last episode.
Yeah, because this is your post-Dragon song. Tie up everything dramatically as you can. Kind of set up.
There's only like 3.4 content. How long does it go for? 3.8? 9?
No, 5.
No. Dude, you're on 3.2. Sure.
I thought I finished 3.3 last episode.
Let's have a look.
Or was it 3.2? But either way, I'm past one of them. I'm not on 3.2 content anymore, that's for damn sure.
That's for damn sure. How. Alright, is this where I have to go? Unexpected guests.
What's your quest? Do you remember?
I'm in a cutscene. That's the part where you're like, oh yeah. I guess that one. But I'll be able to tell you in just a moment because I could finally accept a reward. My next quest is triple question mark. And my last
That's useful.
my last quest was triple question mark as well. Causes and costs.
Well, it was, yeah, that's the last of 3.2.
But you said I finished 3.2 in the last episode.
Did I?
Yes.
Doesn't sound like something I'd say.
It seems like something that was recorded in the end of the last episode.
If you remember what I said, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know down below that I'm a fool. Or who shades of
Or a
either
bitch. Call him a bitch.
one. Call me whatever you want. It's not
Hashtag
like,
Grim is a bitch.
You know why I'm so certain? Because I know we talked about it at the end of the last episode, and it wasn't 3.1 content. So,
Oh, you're at the end of 3.2. That's the last quest of 3.2. After that quest, you'll be on 3.3.
yeah, but you're not... I said at the end of the last episode, it's at the end of 3 point something, and I know for a fact it wasn't 3.1, because that's the first point after 3.0.
Maybe mistakes were made.
Indeed. Which is
I
also
will-
why I thought that I was on 3.1 content.
Who is
I'll
being the
blame
PP poo poo head?
I blame Mark.
What though?
It's all that time you spent being a pee-pee poo-poo head. It's just a natural assumption now. You know, like that time that you were wrong about that thing that I totally wasn't wrong about, that I might have been the one that was actually wrong, but I chose to keep pushing the narrative.
You mean in Remnant when you decided to be a PP poo poo head and you're like, nah, bottom left, and I'm just like, no, bottom right.
Yeah.
No. You're like that donkey in Family Guy who starts being all nice and civil, and then by the end of it just gets his donkey legs and then just tries to boot you. That's you.
Seems like something that you made up that isn't recorded and available for people to watch if they want to choose to go back and see me make an ass of myself.
That just seems like pee pee poo poo head kind of talk to me.
I don't know, man. It seems like the cards are see-through and not necessarily on the table. Or they are on the table, but people will be too lazy to go and check about it, so there's an air of potential innocence in my obviously guilty voice.
I've got a way to fix this. Hey Georgie, who's right?
Oh,
No.
snap.
Yeah, but, you know, then he would... I don't even know if that episode's been up yet, actually. No, it would be. We're in the DLC.
Yep. And he'll know. He will know.
And so will I, because I recorded and edited it. I'm just being facetious. And
I know.
refusing accountability for literally no good reason. Ark was right, okay? I said it.
Ah, yes. Yeah, let me record it for my own purposes. Oh no, I'll just wait till this episode comes up and then I'll record "You Were Right, Ark" on my phone, so I can play it on loop over and over again. Be my alarm when I wake up in the morning.
And your background music while you masturbate. Unless I edit it out.
Just beeping the whole time.
No, I
Just a
won't
swear
edit it
filter.
out.
Just, I'm gonna say it now. Beep.
For the future of Eorzea,
Anyway.
but I'm not.
You were right.
Like,
you
no,
were right.
give it
You were
to me.
right. I'm almost there.
So close.
I needed a new.
You were right. You were right. Pee pee poo poo head. Aw.
Ruined.
When I saw Estinian at the ceremony, I knew
Or
at last what it was.
improved.
Ruined.
I do not want to be a man who
You never know.
sacrifices his friends and
No,
family
no.
for a cause.
I do this time.
I want
and
to
it's a no.
fight for Estinian, and I want to save him.
If I heard that while I was
When
trying
the
to
Hog leads
get
the
myself
hordes,
off, I'd be like, oh,
the
go to bed.
resources will be what they believe must be
Disappointment. Sadness.
done. That is their choice to make. But
Or
even if
alpha
Sir
no.
Emmerich is willing to forsake Estinian, I am not. We must fight for him, for he is our friend and ally.
Yeah, but he is...
We may fail,
Come on, man.
but we must try.
Fight for Estinian? Like, yeah, he is our friend and our ally, but he is also possessed by Nidhogg. I mean, good luck.
If there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, like a blade in the guts.
Just
oh, man.
stab him in the eyes.
Horsefond. I really do miss him.
He was the best, bro.
We will find a way to save him.
Bring him back as a zombie.
No, I was just talking about Estinian, but I wish we could save
We will.
Horsefond.
I know we will.
Well, you can't with that attitude.
Well, if we were going to save anyone, we'd save Louis Soir. Because he's OP AF.
I don't know, I think after you what do you do coils, I think he's at the point of no return now.
Yeah, so if he died and then was revived, he would probably be as he was before. He's just tainted because he's alive still. So, like, if you killed him, obviously all of that taint would disappear. And if you brought him back to life, there would be no taint left in him. Except, you know, the one between his legs.
And sometimes that's just too much taint.
If anything,
much.
he might have, like, PTSD.
Yeah. Ah! Ah! Every time he goes to have a shower.
He's got that permanent eye twitch.
Just turns into an angry old coot rocking back and forth in a chair.
That is what old coots do. That's probably what I'll do when I'm an old coot. If I even make it that far.
I'm an old coot.
I'm a wild coot.
I'll give you cooties.
That is
What?
too obscure a reference for people to understand.
Nah. If
I'm
you
a
get the
wild
reference,
pig.
let us know down below.
This is why people think I'm crazy, dude. Like, I sit there and I quote shows like Rocco's Modern Life, and they just think that I'm a weirdo, and not that I'm quoting a thing that was very obvious to me. Except I do that with a lot of things that are all obscure now by today's standards. Like if you quote Ren and Stimpy to a person without saying any of their names, nobody knows what you're talking about. Very few do anyway. And it's a shame. Because they're all the best quotes from all the funniest parts.
Finally back at the peaks.
I'm really
lost.
Are they piquing your interest?
No, and it's why I always felt the end of Stormblood story campaign was a bit meh, because you go back because you go from like Japan back to bloody the desert.
That does sound weak.
I mean, it gets built up with all the Xeno stuff and everything in between, but it's just like you go from all this pretty and then you're just like, ugh, this place again.
I have no idea what you're talking about, and I will not ask about it.
Good.
Hey, Sunburnt Ronzo.
What?
Did you
Isn't
say
it red?
Zoidberg Ronzo?
Well, yeah, he's red. But I said sunburnt.
Oh.
There's only one room for one Ronzo around here, and that's Moo.
There's only
It's
one
not.
room for one Ronzo around here, and it's Zoidberg!
There can only be
Really?
one thorny cat pee-pee around here.
He could have tentacle cat pee-pee.
That's even worse.
No, it's not. It's slightly less bad. Thorns,
No!
man. Thorns, so you can't take it out, is way worse than tentacle pee-pee.
And so you just have 8 of them going in you at once, just pew, 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 pew,
Hey,
pew,
I
pew,
didn't say how many there were. I don't know if Zoidberg
Well,
has...
tentacles implies plural.
Yeah, but it could be
I think-
2, it could be 4, it could be 6.
Still, anything
It
more
could-
than one, most people would be like, I don't know.
It could be 2,463.
Fending, maybe.
There won't be any skin or any after that. That's like Swiss cheese.
That's like the minigun of tentacles.
Oh god, yes. Just imagining a minigun, and when you shoot it, just tentacles just fly out instead.
I'm gonna get the slipstream armor.
The ultimate hentai weapon. The tentacle minigun.
Hey, they might be nice tentacles. Maybe they won't get all up inside you like eels, and maybe they'll just like stroke your hair and tell you it's okay.
We both know that is not the case.
I don't know, it might be.
Mhm.
It's probably not. I mean, like, it's highly probably not. But I don't want to count people out, man. Or tentacles. God. Can we have one episode that doesn't go in the gutter? No, of course
No.
not.
Final- It's called Final Fantasy for a reason.
Should be called
And my Final Fantasy is to have multiple tentacle penises attached to my tentacle minigun.
Final Fetish 14, a tentacle reborn.
Oh god.
Oh, I forgot to turn the volume up.
Ishgardians, nay, all Eorzeans, are made of sterner stuff.
Speaking of that, I've just found a one-eyed miner.
On a daily basis.
They must have,
What it takes to
Ah,
win
I thought you actually. Okay, I thought you might be talking about your penis for a second. I found this one-eyed miner. Whee!
No, I'm talking to a one-eyed miner. They had a fight with a tentacle gun.
You mean like,
Um,
well, that's... Talking about your pee-pee is probably better than what I thought. Because I was like, you found some random child that has his eye gouged out? Because, what with all the Nidhogg stuff going on?
Probably doesn't help that the quest I'm doing is a vain pursuit.
Oh my god, it's all coming together! Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Everything's coming up your ass.
The one-eyed miner is pretty perfect though. He's looking for gold. Metaphorical gold.
Just coming and going.
Krill ain't so bad of a character.
Oh, she's not too bad, but it's just like by the time she sort of gets introduced, you're sort of attached to everyone else, and then you're just like, ew, go away.
Hey, that's the Warrior of Darkness.
Darkness.
Darkness spreading.
warrior of unity. Man, rest in peace, Charlie Murphy. What a champ.
Oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting that he's passed.
Change. That great
Pretty sure he had a
mystical
horrible
wave.
death as well, if I remember
And
correctly.
soon all of
Ah, poor
Ishgard
cunt.
would
Something to
bend
do with
to
like
his will.
cancer or something, or like maybe even bowel related.
Yeah.
For all
I can't
our
remember. I just
sins,
remember being like,
for
"Oh,
all
dude,
our
you
scars,
deserved. If you were gonna
the
die,
future
like,
for which
should have
we'd
been
long yearned was
not
at
in
last
suffering like
within
that."
our
That's what I
grasp.
remember. I just don't remember what it was.
But it would be bought at a heavy price. For in those twilight hours, did Nidhogg cry out for
It's a wartime where I am. I'm pretty sure I'm doing the not like the final instance, but like the final half of the final area. Like I'm trying to like invade the actual place proper now. Sticking it to the Empire, one cat hair at a time.
I really
You would.
want to
I just
kill.
clog up one toilet at a time. Just clog it, clog it, clog it, clog it.
I really want to destroy Nidhogg. I'm kind of just tired of his shit at this point. It's just like, dude, how many times do you have to get killed? Fuck off.
But Daddy Ishi's got a wish Midgard on me. It could just come out and just start backhanding him.
Yeah, and like grew to his original size.
Just to backhand him, and then he goes back to like, even back to baby form. Okay, it's like, you know what? I've exerted all this ether, but it was worth it.
Hey, it's
Bam, bam,
Yeeter.
bam, bam.
Yeeter and Paplimo. I like Paplimo in his little hooded garb. He looks awesome like that. He should stay like that
Right.
until his inevitable death. He just seems like someone they're gonna kill off. Why is somebody walking towards a mosque? Mosques usually equal Asians. I don't like this. Now, who could that be? Obviously, he'd be wearing a mask, so we wouldn't recognize them. But it's like, okay, so who died that could be coming back? I'd love it if it was Hoshifon.
Oh man, I wish.
Same, but we both know that ain't gonna happen.
Nope.
Oh yeah,
If he does
that's
come back, it'll be as a primal, and then we're gonna have to put him down, and they're gonna make it really sad and painful.
I don't want that to happen. That sounds horrible.
Yeah.
There we go. Jeez, they're just throwing armor sets at me now.
I'm in the middle of a sad cutscene of sad.
Let's see the
Okay.
slipstream armor of maiming. Oh, it's for a dragoon, because of course it is.
And that's right. Ida gets her third costume change soon.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to level a dragoon. Because...
To complement all that Dragoon gear you're getting.
Well, not only that, but I perchance grabbed the Slipstream Spear, and I have the Slipstream armor set now. So it's like the game is like, you should become a better Dragoon than that shitcon who got owned by a dragon and fucking ruined peace.
Well, you do remember, because when you're the level 540, I think the 4550 Dragoon quest is technically becoming the next Zil Dragoon.
It
Like
is.
taking it from Athenian. So it's here. Not only will I take this from you in class quest, I'm going to take this from you in the canonical quest as well. Suck it. It's like telling him his shit twice over.
I really should level my tank, but I do like Dragoons. They look awesome. But tanks,
They do. I also want to level 1 up at some point.
they do play awesome. They're just a pain in the ass for any team ever.
Yes.
And they know that. I knew it when I was a Dragoon. I was like, I'm gonna do this, and it's probably gonna take the aggro, and yep, it did. God damn it! But it's like if I don't take enough. I don't take any damage, so it's like I have to do this. The tank's just gonna have to do the job. Take the aggro back every 5 seconds. It's freaking annoying.
Oh my god, yes it is.
Annoying.
Like, it
for
annoys
both.
me playing current content and then you see a Dragoon in the list and you're like, I'm gonna have to play properly.
Just wait till you play that Dragoon, and you understand, like, from your own perspective what it feels to play both sides, and you'll be like, there really isn't much that can be done. It's like, obviously, you don't use any of those abilities, all the good ones, and even the regular ones still have a chance to put the enmity up too far. It sucks, man. It's a pain in the ass, but obviously, you can't just not play.
And just stand there. No, guys.
And later on, things do get better. Like, I think, you can produce less enmity, and you get more attacks that don't raise it so much and stuff like that, but the track there is a pain in the ass at best. At absolute best. Oh, of course I went the wrong way. Son of bitch.
Gotta get these ether currents so I can fly.
Just trying to television through the last edit of my fucking vanilla quest. Because then after I do the Stormblood campaign, everything's pretty much new to me from there onwards.
And then you can finally get stuck into Shadowbringers. I can't wait, to be honest.
Already got my max level Gunbreaker, so it's obviously not like I can get overpowered by anything.
And hey, you're going to be able to start getting helmets that actually...
I don't know, something tells me this Gimp helmet's not coming off for a while.
Oh yeah, true. But
well,
still...
I'm still finding trouble getting stuff that fits my head in Shadowbringers, so...
Oh damn.
That is not very good.
That's not good at all, considering, you know, that this is the their introductory DLC. Like, if anything, you'd think that'd be like class-only helmets for them.
Not to worry, Alphino.
Nothing yet.
Some rather fine mulled wine to keep us company. Truth be told, you could have delayed your arrival.
I don't remember, I found stuff, just not as much as I was hoping for. Like, I figured, like, most of the level 70 and 80 stuff would fit on my head. But...
That's what I'd be assuming too, hey.
Mm-hmm. But the computer says no.
That was not to soothe our humors.
I poop on computer. Not this computer.
quite right.
I wouldn't poop on it.
No matter if that poor
Good.
dragoon.
Find someone else's, and then poop on it. In it.
You have discovered something. A
Have
means
their
to save
graphics
him?
card cook my shit.
Maybe
Let
it's
us not jump to
Gaius?
conclusions, shall we?
I'm trying to think of who
Present
picked up
it,
that
then
mask.
make an educated analysis, as you were taught.
Well, guys, as far as we are aware of, is McDeddy dead.
Pray,
He
cast
ain't
your
dead.
mind back
No
to the
way.
moment of Estinian's transformation. Do you
Oh,
recall
I
how you
think
described
I
it
might
to
know
us?
who you're talking about. Is it a white mask?
It is.
You spoke of the sudden pangs.
Yeah,
that
I know
racked his
exactly who
body,
you're talking
and
about.
took up
Is it
both
somebody
his
It
that
will-
eyes,
that we thought
and
was
how his
dead,
form
or
was
someone that's
twisted
just been missing?
thereafter
At least
into
give
a
me that
shadowy
much.
semblance of the great worm.
Missing.
Okay.
But also dead.
When he
Did we
appeared at
think they
Thorn's
were
nest,
dead?
The worm's eyes were fused
Mm,
into his
I was-
mail.
Yes.
I don't
Okay,
actually know what
okay.
I'm talking about, so...
Okay, good.
Would that
To
only
be
his eye
fair,
had been
there is
corrupted,
the entire vanilla
sneaking
game,
forth from
and
the
then
eyes I
all of
described
Heavensward
dark tendrils, which
worth of
entangled his very
people that
being.
happened to
His
consider.
ether has been all but smothered.
And it's probably not
Then he
Ice
is
Heart.
lost to us forever?
They were big old stompin' boots
What did I just say about
So it's
jumping to
probably a dude.
conclusions?
with big old
Polar
stompin'
clearly stated
boots.
all but smothered.
I'm liking your powers of deduction
What?
and reasoning.
Later discovered her impression matched my own.
Mm.
Though Nidhogg's presence filled my mind's eye, beneath his seething aura.
I just know it's going to be someone that I don't give a fuck about.
Not necessarily.
And after listening to
Well,
Yashola's
here's who I
observations,
want it to be.
became more certain of my suspicion
Horsefont,
that
probably.
something
No,
else
definitely
in
not.
was, in fact,
Or Gaius,
trace of a
definitely
different
not.
will.
And I don't give a fuck
Submerged in
about
a sea
anyone
of
else.
rage.
Oh my god, it's Ilbert.
You mean
Yes.
It is,
Tis
isn't it?
like that Estinian spirit yet lingers.
Well, you did guess it.
God damn it.
Yeah, he's gonna have one more hurrah. He puts on a costume, makes up a new identity, and then you unmask him eventually.
And do I kill him?
Yes, eventually he goes down for the count, but not without throwing one hell of a fight first.
I am very much looking forward to his murder.
And that is... I'd like to say that's pre-Stormblood.
I love how I just sat there and considered all the variables, and I was like, well, it's obviously him. And it just is. Because it would have to be somebody that doesn't want to be recognized.
Right.
And that really limits the pool down to a handful of people. And if they don't want to be recognized, it's probably because they did something that they don't want to be recognized for.
Like, oh, I don't know, got an entire grain company and, you know, mutinied with it.
I would love it if we could kill him and use his meat to craft a new arm for Reborn.
Oh my god, yes!
Even while he's alive, actually, just merge him
Replace
into an
the
arm.
hand with Ilbert's face, so that when you're trying to grab things, you're trying to grab like Ilbert's teeth. Stop it! Stop! Nope.
It'd be funny if, like, his face was inside Reborn's new hand, and Reborn just stuck a knife straight through it, and it was just like always bleeding a little bit, and that was his new gimmick. And the face couldn't talk, because every time it talked, you just stuck a knife through it, just like, actually.
Very well, thank you.
Like no one gave you permission to live.
I'm sorry. Just like every single time he opened his little bitch face.
The only time he gets to talk is if Raubon was asleep.
It'd be funny though, because I imagine he probably would just have the muscle memory down to just do it in his sleep.
Oh my god, yeah, he totally would. Or he'd probably have like the kids like watching over him. If he starts talking, just stab my hand.
It'd be funnier even still if he got that whole hand, that whole arm, with the caveat of having Ilbert's face in his hand, and then he just cut off his hand because he's like, I'm fine with most of my arm, but I'm not dealing with that cunt. And then he eats his hand.
Just replaces it with like a blunt ball on a chain,
like a shot put.
A blowjob.
A morning star. Fucking yeah, like a morning star. Ah!
Remove the teeth. Give yourself a blowjob. With your own hand.
Well, Midgar Sorma, I'm gonna condemn your folly. You could have saved your freaking daughter. And instead, you just let your out-of-control dickhead son ruin potential peace. So, you're not innocent here, Midgar Sorma. You're like the Watcher. You watch everything, and you do fuck all.
You're a shit parent.
He is a shit parent.
It's like, where is the lie in this?
Clad in the flesh of the Azure Dragoon, did mark the
I can't believe we sat down one day and were like, let's record a playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV.
It took a while of convincing, because it's like, well, these are the options. You either do fucking Swoda, ESO, or this.
Oh, God, I really don't want to do Swoda. We probably will one day. I just really don't want to. And it's only because I just don't really care about Star Wars anymore. It's like...
I have like this lingering curiosity, just because that was where the Arc Same name originally was rolled from, but like... Yeah, I don't know. It's just... It's never my thing. I never got Star Wars till like Old Republic. Like I watched the movies, but I was like never fanatic about them.
It's all the new movies that kind of ruin it. I can't believe they made that new trilogy, and that just ruined the story with it. Hey! And spoilers, by the way.
Skywalker.
Hey, it's the last Skywalker! Where they actually kill the last Skywalker, and she isn't the last Skywalker, and she's just Palpatine's daughter, who is alive for no fucking reason, and does the same thing he does 2 other times, and fucks himself up with Force Lightning, like a spaz. What the fuck?
You'd think he would have learned by now.
It's just so bad, dude.
Hey, I'm a bit OP with my lightning. Maybe I shouldn't fucking keep using it. I'm gonna send myself flying again.
Casting.
Usually if you're at the point of dying, you're usually after the first time like, you know what? Like, lightning maybe not a good idea unless I'm like tethered to something.
It is just fucking bad writing. People were just obsessed with it because it was more Star Wars. And then I have to remember that they essentially deleted the entire extended universe to make that dog shit. It's just not good, man. They were badly shot. The only good parts that I liked were like the starship fights. And like, to a degree, some of like the... Some of the scenes, it was nice to have like... It was nice to have like Leia and Han and Luke in it as older characters again. It's just a shame that they did that in a way that just fucked the other story. And
A pity.
yeah, like
What
what was Han's other son's name? Wasn't it Luke or something like that?
Indeed,
Kylo.
to come sooner than
No.
Yeah.
Kylo was Ben though, wasn't he? Like
Ben, yeah.
I assume
No,
Ishgard's
but in the
defenses are
extended
being
universe
bolstered
there
as we
was no
speak.
Ben. It was something else.
I thought there was a Ben in the extended as well, because wasn't he the one that went evil in the extended?
I'm pretty sure it was Anakin Solo. That was it. I think that's what it was.
But I did not summon you to discuss strategy.
And he was like a
What then would you have?
way better character with a way better backstory than Kylo Ren. Who, by the way, the actor who plays him, I like him in other movies. I think he's a pretty hilarious actor. But Kylo Ren is a shit cunt character. He just is. Just a whiny little bitch who chucks a tantrum when he can't get his way.
You speak of Hraesvelga.
No, I speak of Kylo Ren. Not Hraesvelga.
Yeah, I'm looking at Anakin Solo as well, because someone's like, is Kylo Ren Anakin Solo technically? And it's like, no.
Yeah, so they retconned out a good
twins.
character to replace him, to replace them with a shit character. And it's just like, you could have just like made him them. You could have made, what's her face? Rey, you could have made her, the other twin. Like, they could have just done
there's
that.
the twins, and then there's Anakin on top. I just did a quick Google.
I can't remember what the twins are, but yeah, like they could have gone for that angle. They could have just made Kylo and Rey the twins, and then they could have had Anakin Solo as well. But instead, they just were like, nah, that takes effort in writing, and we're just gonna phone it in. And then
Let's just do what we did before. It's all about history repeating itself.
and then we can slick on some really nice special effects and really awkward transitions between scenes, and that'll do. And that'll do should not be how things are made.
We will, my lord. Though I fear our involvement offers no guarantee.
The main
reminds me of Babe, Pig in the City. That'll do, Pig.
Come then.
That'll do.
We will depart at your leisure.
I like the ship designs in Star Wars. And I like the idea of lightsabers. And I like the idea of Siths, Greys, and Jedis. But they kind of just didn't really give me much of what I wanted out of a Star Wars movie in either of those movies. In either of those 4 movies. Like, some of the ship designs I liked, yes. But that was it. That was pretty much it. And the throwbacks to the original movies. But that was pretty much it. I didn't come out of like the last movie and think that was a good movie. I didn't come out of that last movie and think that was a good trilogy. I didn't come out of that last movie and think that was a great way to wrap up a 10 movie series.
Yeah. Actually, well, if you count there's Rebel and there's Rogue One and
Solo,
so 11 if you count those.
Well, 13 actually if you count the other 2 movies as well that had Ewoks and stuff in them.
Ooh.
They were like set in the Star Wars universe. They just didn't have any of the characters from the movies except for the Ewoks that appeared in Return of the Jedi. So it's like world building, but they were decent movies. They were really weird and creepy though. Like it's like a ship crash lands and the parents are both dead and they had 2 kids, so it's just these 2 kids living in a broken abandoned ship on the Ewok world, moon I should say. And they're just having random weird alien adventures. So
thought that was gonna end in sex for a second, and like, I don't know why.
Because Pornhub has trained you this way. Step
it's not even my main squeeze.
But yeah, like there's like this. The one thing I really remember is there's like a river or a creek, sorry, and they go for a swim, and then the girl can't or the guy can't get out of the water. It won't let him out, so he or she is in there drowning, and the other one has to save them by sticking a stick in and pulling him out. Because like the way that water worked is like, part of you has to always be sticking out or you can't get back out. It's like a one-way. So if you put a stick in, it's technically in both and out. So they can grab the stick and get pulled out that way. And a lot of the parts of the movie were inside the Star Wars Ewok cartoon back in the day. So that's why I think it's fair to say that it should be part of the not extended universe, but the movie universe for sure.
Yes.
They were so weird, man. You remember that one Ewok that had the skull on his head?
Yep.
Well, it shows how he dies. And that's from the cartoon as well.
Oh.
Yeah, Ewok's enemies are like these weird giants that eat everything. Kind of like the Rancor, except like more like a giant troll human thing.
How are we going for time?
We still got
to be getting close, eh?
We still got like 8 to 10.
Yeah. Alright.
And it sure does seem like I'm about to climb up some stairs and talk to another dragon. Which is weird, considering, you know, isn't this where Vidofnir came from?
Manic's Shrine, I thought Vidofnir was from.
I am in Axe Shrine.
I'll axe your shrine.
I'll axe you in the shrine?
I'll shrine you in the axe.
Ooh.
Sunon. That's one of the dragon's names.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that sounds vaguely familiar. So one word, Sunon?
It was 2. Soon and then non.
Yeah, it still seems familiar. I just can't put my fucking brain to work.
I'm actually pretty bummed out that they killed off Vidofnir like that. It would have been a really good way to proceed with the story if there was just like peace in Ishgard. Like they built it up and everything. Like that pink-haired chick that I thought was dead. Hey, Vidofnir is still alive.
Yeah, just like recovering.
Oh. Okay, good. Alright, I'm not butthurt anymore.
But yeah, Vidofnir did take a big hit though.
Pray forgive us for disturbing your recuperation, Vidofnir. Didst thou imagine me close to death? The thrust was deep, but not mortal.
What's the theme of this episode?
The thrust was deep, but not mortal. I'd fuck a god, I'm just saying.
I don't think
Did you say I would fuck her god, or I would fuck a god?
I said a god. Who's her god? I don't know who her god is.
That's why I was like, who? Who specifically?
Maybe her god is me, and then I'll go fuck myself. And maybe it's just like a subjective thing, not like a literal thing. Like, that guy is like my god. Everything he says is hilarious. Obviously, she's not talking about me. Because no.
I think if a god walked up to you and wanted to fuck you, I don't think you'd have a choice. It would just be you're doing it.
If you
I
were...
know, Zeus seems to be all about just like pretending to be other people and then be like, ah, sucker.
Yeah, it's not... If it was like a god raping a person, like they could just make a person right then and there and just do that. But like, generally speaking, in all of the mythos over the years, they're always like masquerading as a mortal, trying to charm people into it. Though I'm sure there's
just unlocked another duty.
Though I'm pretty sure that definitely, there would definitely be a bunch of stories of gods who do just frickin' rape.
That's not a duty, you've got a dungeon unlocked.
At some point this week, I'm gonna need you guys' help to do a couple of things, like Containment Bay S1T7,
for birdies?
Ravana Extreme, and Bismarck Extreme.
Yes. Those are things that we can do.
Just so I can get the quests out of my log.
I mean, if we're 3 man, we should be alright. If worst comes to worst, we get Secret with us, that's 4.
Okay, let's pick up this quest, then it'll be time to wrap, I think. It's 11:11. Why is it always 11:11 when I look?
Because 11:11 haunts you.
They say it's supposed to be an angel reminding you of something. But what am I to be reminded of? That the episode's
Drink more
nearly
water?
over? I'm
Yeah.
drinking my second water bottle. It's nearly finished as well. I think I'm doing good. We still gotta do Alexander at some point, I'm pretty sure too.
Yes.
That'll be its own episode for sure.
Yes.
Well, if it isn't Mogalog. That's what his name should be. That is what your name is as of now. You don't get a choice. What's up, Mogalog? You know what I realized? Why I called him that just then? Oh,
Why?
do you remember this name? Moglin or Moghan?
Moglin, yeah, that's Zenith Muggles. Isn't it?
How could I
Or
forget
they-
you, Moglin? Please be the right name. Oh, whoops. How could you mistake me for that overstuffed throne warmer? Shit.
Whoopsies.
You forsook me.
In your hour of need, I was just like, ah, nah, you're right.
Yes, that little bastard is that large Moogle. Sorry, Moghan. You should have been called Mogalog. And the reason that I thought of that was because of Muckluck. You don't need words that are dirty, you need words that sound dirty. Like Muckluck. And Crodler. And Rodiger. Hey little kid, what's your name? Rodiger. His name's Bart.
Alright, in the bin.
Doesn't matter what his name is. Winning over the worm. Oh, I think we'll go and collect this quest. And then wrap it. Because this sounds like it's building up to a fight. With a certain guy who used to only have one eye that's a fucking asshole. I'm glad peace isn't completely ruined as well. It's just now we need to kill Nidhogg for it to be able to be done.
Yes.
That is correct, Mundo.
Because from the story outlook, I was like, so wait, this guy who is dead came back and ruined peace forever, and now we're gonna have to kill all the dragons? I don't want to kill all the dragons. Might even want to fuck a few of them. No, I'm just kidding. But no, like...
right in with the storyline.
But like, yeah, I don't want the dragons to all be extinct or enemies. Like, it's cool to have some that are on our team. So, in that moment, I was like, man, fuck Nidhogg. There's cooler looking dragons than him, and that's the main thing I worry about when it comes to dragons, is how cool they look. Sorry, Bidofnir, you look like you were beaten with an ugly stick for your entire life of thousands of years.
Every day, just wake up, crack! Nidhogg probably did it himself.
Oh my god.
Probably just sat there and went, no, you know what? I'm not having any of this.
While banging his tied up sister, because
While banging
Tiamat,
his tied up sister.
yeah, well, Tiamat is still bound even now.
I'm actually surprised they never made Tiamat a fight, to be honest.
It's Race Velgar. So, I hear you got a taste for humans. You dare summon me again, mortals? Yeah, obviously, I thought we were bros.
We are biffles.
We beg this audience. Pray hearken to our words, for they concern the future of man and dragon both.
Oh god, a cutscene, it better not go for half an hour. Fuck. Should have just ended the episode where it was. Too late now.
Greetings, Resvelga.
Strap in.
DudeGoBack, acting ruler of the nation of Ishgard.
It's voiced, so that's a bad sign.
I am come before you to parley on behalf of my people.
I'm pretty sure after cash them all, I've only got a couple more quests to do, and then it's the final duty.
I'll have a look shortly.
You foresaw mine intent.
Are you gonna help us or not, you old fuck?
The price of freedom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, including the price of freedom, and then I'm done with Stormblood.
Stormblood or
4.0 anyway.
Yeah.
Oh damn, so close.
Wow, Race Velgar's kind of a dick.
He is.
We should just kill him.
I fucking wish we could, hey. Especially when he ends up like all that ice swapping bullcrap. It's just like, oh no, I kept Nidhogg alive after all.
You seek only the refuge of solitude. But despite your protestations of spent faith, do you not still nurture the smallest flame of hope?
Jeez, dude. Fucking edgelord much?
I do. If you claim I see falsely, then tell me, why did you consent to bear Rizel upon your back? So you do distinguish between those who acknowledge and repent their sins and those who perpetuate them. Interesting.
Alphino, you
It
smart
seems
ass.
to me that you have not, in fact, lost faith in mankind as a whole. Rather, you weigh our respective merits by
Don't put
how
up with
we
the
allow
backsass.
past
Slap
to
him one.
influence our future.
Yes. Kill Nidhogg. Stop being a bitch about it. He just tried to kill
Of blood to bind our hands, then?
Vidoff
Nay,
now.
if the crime is one of unconscionable evil, we must needs condemn it, even should the transgressor be our closest kin. When my father corrupted himself and his followers with the power of a primal, I beseeched the warrior of light to slay him, an act alike to patricide. That he did not die by my hand matters little. If anything, it heaps greater disgrace upon my name. But had my father not fallen, he would have drawn countless thousands into a holy war of hellish proportions, which I hold the greater crime. Thus did I order his execution, sparing the lives of my people and yours. Alas, your brother Worm now prepares to murder those whom I
Is that
sought to spare.
cutscene still going?
What is more, he
Well,
has taken my comrade's
obviously.
body for his own. But if I must slay my dearest friend, I will
Shay
not
doesn't mention
flinch
she's
from my duty.
on a side quest, so I'm assuming it's still going.
Hoping so.
It's a voiced cutscene. I'm just kind of letting it play out.
Yeah, we know, we're just staring.
I didn't hear what he said now. Shit. I need to pay attention. Ooh. We brought his daddy.
Wait, who brought Daddy?
We did.
Oh, yes, yes we did.
Who is your daddy, and what does he do?
Ratatoska. Oh, Race Valgar, like, I'm sorry, man, but speak English and speak faster, you drawn-out bitch.
He's like, no, I've been alive a million years, I'll take all the fucking time I want.
Why do you sound like one of the members of the Beatles?
Because that's what works for me.
Okay.
Horace Valgur is like Ringo Starr. No one likes him.
I like Ringo.
I know.
I just like him less than most of the others. I like Paul McCartney, he's okay. He's better than Ringo. Get wrecked. And you know, wrote most of the music.
I'm still surprised he's like chipping along, to be honest. Good old Paulie boy.
Indeed.
Especially after Van Halen, like, God.
Yeah.
Van Halen.
That definitely sucks. Alright, well, let's go back to lavender beds. And then we can finally call it.
Excellent.
Jeez, that last cutscene tacked on 20 minutes.
Jeez, I know.
Didn't notice at all.
It's a real pain in the ass, because it's like they could have just made it half the time, and it's just like padding. It's so obviously padding. Well, you want to wrap up there, Arky boy?
Yes, I do. So another ep of Final Fantasy XIV dusted. Shade is now in 3.3. Grim is still bumming around at the end of Shadowbringers, and I am 10 quests off the end of the main scenario for Stormblood. So progress has been made slowly but surely, and you can watch more of that next episode. So if you like what you've seen, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you need a free company, do go back, one word, Hujada, hit us up. So till the next ep of FF14, I am Marky Sam, with me is Shade and Grim, and you are on DudeGoBack. Peace.
Peace, praise the sun, bye.
Bye.